Hey, this is Peter Dankelson, and welcome back to Pete's Playlist. This week, Dorothy has been streaming through my hearing aid. So to be honest, I can't quite remember how I first found out about Dorothy, if I discovered her, on social media somehow or recommended by a friend. But what I do know is that as soon as I heard her new album at the time, Gifts from the Holy Ghost, I was completely blown away. I mean, the riffs are fantastic, but of course, with Dorothy, her singing is just absolutely incredible. Her vocals are just, from a whisper to a scream. Just, super melodic, absolutely amazing. I was blown away by the whole record. The whole album, again, it's called Gifts from the Holy Ghost. Um, Top to bottom is a fantastic record. I highly recommend it to anyone. It's like I said, it's just a really fun record. And I actually got the chance to see Dorothy um, with Dirty Honey. Maybe that's how I first found out about her. I can't quite remember, but I know that Dorothy and Dirty Honey were doing a tour together, and went to the show. And actually, that was the same show where I hopped up with Dirty Honey. Dorothy um, played that night as well. It was a fantastic show. So I did get to see her live. Really great show. Lots of fun. Great energy. The whole band was on fire. Um, and yeah, I know. Let's see. I know that she's got a new album on the way. At the time, we're shooting this. I There's no other information about like when it's coming out or what the record's called. So far, the first single from the record is a tune called Mud, and it's really killer. Dorothy's doing some of these kind of like I guess you'd call them like screams, like the heavy metal kind of screams. Really, really cool. Again, Dorothy is just super melodic, super fun, and super good. And another thing with Dorothy that's really cool that I've really gotten a big kick out of is with Slash's latest blues album. He had all of these different singers, to guest on different songs. So Slash's new record, Dorothy sang the song "Key to the Highway," and did an absolutely incredible take on it. I mean, it was just a great combo. Slash's guitar playing and Dorothy's vocals. It was pretty exciting to hear those two jam together. Being a fan of both, and it was pretty cool too. If you look at that blues record too, Slash had some of these kind of I guess you could call them like legacy. I don't know if that's maybe the right word, but some of these like people were kind of all familiar with, right? Like Paul Rogers and like Iggy Pop and Brian Johnson. Some of these guys that legends, right? We've all been familiar with them, and it was cool to see him, kind of open up the floor a little bit and give a really killer, up and coming. I don't know if up and coming is the right word. She's been doing her thing for a while now. To give her a spot on the record is amazing, and she absolutely killed it. I love her take on the song. It's amazing. I saw that she performed it live with them on the tour. Really, really cool. Um, Super excited to see what's next for Dorothy. And I guess as far as guitar riffs go, some of my favorites I can show you really quick. Um, Probably one that I jam to often is "Gifts from the Holy Ghost." That one's a lot of fun to play. So like I said, that riff from Gifts from the Holy Ghost is a really super catchy, super fun to play. And the whole song in general is just killer. The melody, the chorus, all of that good stuff. It's a lot of fun. Another great one, from that record. I mean, there's so many. Black Sheep is just this really great anthem that I mean I can personally relate to. Especially with kind of the theme of being the odd one out, right? Definitely kind of hit close to home, and just was a song about bringing people together. I'm like, I love that. You know, it's really, really cool. Also on that album, there was a really great piano ballad called "Rest in Peace," which was really, really beautiful. You know, pretty powerful tune. All right, so I pulled up the track listing from the album here, and literally every single song is fantastic. You know, the album opens up with "A Beautiful Life," which, you know, it's the opener to the record, right? It's got a lot of energy and a lot of fun. Uh, Big Guns is amazing. Rest in Peace, like I mentioned, is fantastic. Top of the World, Hurricane, Close to Me Always is really beautiful as well. Black Sheep, Touched by Fire, Made to Die, and Kiss from the Holy Ghost. I mean, yeah, to me, for me, this is a 10 out of 10 record. This is one that's always in the car and always in heavy rotation. It's a really fun record. I highly recommend it to you guys. And then on top of that, I mean, there's songs like Wicked Ones, Down to the Bottom. I mean, really, yeah, I guess I could go on and on. Just check out her whole catalog at this point. She's got a couple records out. And like I said, I've only seen her live once, but the live show was fantastic. Um, yeah, and I unfortunately there's not really any information about the new record yet, at least that I know of. So I guess as of right now, you know, the first single I guess from the record is called Mud, and that's out everywhere right now. But yeah, no other details about like the name of the record or release date or anything like that. So I guess, you know, follow Dorothy on all of her social media channels and stay tuned to that because I know that's going to be a really really killer record when it comes out, and I'm sure that's going to be in heavy rotation just like the last one. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's new episode of Pete's Playlist. If you want to stay up to date with everything that Dorothy is doing, feel free to follow her on all of her social media channels. We'll have those linked down below. Until next time, guys, thank you for tuning in, and remember to keep on rocking.